Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. Gretzky, Messier, Fuhrer, Curry, Coffee. So much incredible history here in Edmonton. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Oilers get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck now. Kaprizov's got it in the defensive end. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Edmonton's won the faceoff at center. Along the half wall with the puck. Minnesota's looking to break out of their own end. Handles the pass. Minnesota's got it across the line. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Minnesota's got the puck. Taken by Kaprizov. Quick feed to Hughes. Denies him on the play.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Here's a chance. And makes the save. Feeds the puck up to Roslovic. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Mangiapane. Johansson's moving the puck through his own zone. Nice defensive robbery on that. From center they get into the attacking area. Here's a chance. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Fires it into the offensive zone. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Moves with the puck at the corner. Takes a shot. Kicked away. The Oilers move it in. Great poke by Mangiapane. Gustafson's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. And they win the draw here in their own end. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. Tarasenko's carrying it ahead. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Puck scooped up by Brodin. Sent into the offensive zone. Sends a pass over. Slides the puck across to Lazar. The Wild have taken possession in their own end. Slides the pass over to Hinostroza. Minnesota's got the puck against the half wall. The Oilers have it now. Oh, that sounded like a car crash against the wall.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Here's a short pass to McDavid. And that goes off a body. Dished on over to Hinostroza. Sends it in deep. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Regula. Looks to pass it to Bouchard. Rocks him on the play. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Puck picked up by Middleton. That's moved up ahead. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. The Oilers are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Number 75, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Takes the feed. And here's the pass to Boldy. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. To his teammate. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Nugent Hopkins. Dumps it in. Moves it to Kaprizov. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. He was locked in there. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit. Great reach with the poke check. Big save.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Henrique's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Oilers win that offensive zone face-off. And that's broken up. Minnesota's got him along the wall.
Lagula's penalty is almost expired.
Penalty has expired. You got to give the shorthanded unit a lot of credit there.
Being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Passes up ahead from the left wing. Puck grab by Johansson. Gustafson's going to hang on for a whistle. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Moves it on over to Nugent Hopkins. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick pass to Stastny. On the redirect. Gustafson's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. More than half the frame has been played here. We've still got zeros on the board. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And he gives it over to Kaprizov. Receives the pass. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
There's no way that the goaltender saw this puck. I mean, there's so much traffic net front. I mean, screens all over the place. You can see him trying to track, bob, and weave, but he can't catch up to it.
Minnesota's finally opened the scoring here in the first. Now let's see how both teams respond, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and I think this is a product of just playing the game differently and having a different mindset. They started the game, they were hesitant, almost as if you're playing just to keep it close and not to lose. You got to play to win the game, and they've really opened it up in the latter half of this period.
Here they come on the rush. Here's a shot. Grabs it with the glove. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Oilers are still trailing here in this first period despite the opportunities they've had. Stearns won a big draw in their own end. Moves it over to Foligno. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Loses his balance on the play. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Hughes plays it against the boards. Slides it diagonally to Faber. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Draisaitl. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Ekholm's lugging the puck. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Past the halfway mark of this period. 1-0 the score. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Handles the pass from the right wing. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. High-level goaltenders use tracking exercises all the time, both on and off the ice. You can see the frustration after the goal as he's trying to find this. He's trying to out-battle, but he can't get a sight line, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Minnesota's extended the lead to 2 goals here in the first.
You can certainly see that there's jump to their step. They have their legs underneath them, and they've really dictated pace and controlled the game.
And now it's over to Howard. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Looks to get the puck over to Henrique. The Oilers played along the boards. Here's a chance behind the net. Minnesota's got possession of the puck. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Handles it along the blue line. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. And now he tries to get it across to Roslovic. The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. Shot! And that's blocked in traffic. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. The Oilers still have time to get back into it here in this first period. They've had the opportunities, just can't score. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Right in the open ice, that one's picked off. He says, let's get physical on that play. Quick feed to McDavid. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Grabbed along the boards by McDavid. And that's off a stick. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Edmonton's grabbed a hold of the puck. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Shredded stick handling in his own zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Battle along the wall. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Foligno. Moves the puck over to Mangiapane. Here's the pass. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Gustafson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
The Oilers continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. Edmonton's won the faceoff. And he comes up with the save. Wicked slap shot. And that goes off the player in front. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Great poke check on the reach. And some good footwork to kick it away. Scooped up along the wall by Ekholm. Now over to Kapanen. Here's a short pass to Bouchard. Sends the pass over. Reads the play and forces the turnover.
Minnesota's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
And they'll get it out of the defensive end. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Puck dumped in, and they'll complete a line change. Picked up along the wall by Nurse. Moves it quickly over to Henrique. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. Here comes the sentence. Brodin's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work. Minnesota's got possession here in their own end.
Nugent Hopkins never gave up on that play, James. It's a reason why he was able to get a shot off. Listen, I'll also tell you, not everyone has the skill set to be able to pull it off. I mean, he stumbles, he gets the puck in tight, and he still finds a way to get it to the net. That's incredible display of skill and, of course, compete level.
Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
Don't forget to check out tonight's game highlights, post-game analysis, player interviews, and blogs on our team website. New content is added daily.
Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Minnesota's shorthanded unit gets off to a good start. They win the draw and take early possession. Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Minnesota's penalty killers get a hold of it. Tries to clear the puck. Moves it to Draisaitl. And they clear the defensive zone. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
Well, using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection. There's a reason why the power play moves the puck around the perimeter and creates motion. They want to pull the PK outside of the middle of the ice, and when they do, they hit the bumper position perfectly, and they're able to hammer it home.
Edmonton's found some offense, and now they suddenly have made this game a lot more interesting here in the second.
And they changed the momentum. You can see it in the body language and the confidence. They've got themselves within striking distance of an even game.
The Wild have the puck against the boards. Tosses it to Kaprizov. Into the attacking area from the left side. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. Taken along the wall by Roslovic. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. With some open space at center. The Oilers take possession in the neutral zone. Minnesota's through center and now in the offensive end. Off a stick and they can't connect. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Dumps it into the O-zone. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. Kaprizov's taking it from his own end. And serves up a little knock on the play. The Wild have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Here they come up along the wing. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Handles the puck. Big stop right there.
Gustafson's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Quick pass to Bouchard. Moves inside. And that's taken by the defense. Kaprizov swooping in on the attack. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Draisaitl. The Wild have possession along the boards. Quick feed to Kaprizov. Battling for it along the boards. Edmonton's looking to break out. Gains the zone through the middle. Puts it on net. Oh, and that's over the net.
Looks like he bear down on his bottom hand and just sent that one over the top bar.
Can't get it to go. Comes up with the stop. Faber's got it in the defensive end. Here's a short pass to Johansson. Puck dumped in. The Oilers have it now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. They move the puck out of harm's way. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Minnesota's got the puck against the boards. Moves it to Zuccarello. Good save! The Oilers have it now. Through center. The Oilers are on the attack. Puts it in deep. Slides the puck to Kaprizov. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Sends it out front, and it's blocked. Passed up ahead. Minnesota's got possession at center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Flips it up the net. Comes up with the stop. Denies him again.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Kaprizov. Answered the call on that play. Takes the pass. Minnesota's looking to break out of their own end. And now he angles it across to Zuccarello. And he's ridden off the puck. Good use of the body on the play. The Wild have taken possession along the wall. Levels them with the hit. Quick pass to Kaprizov. Uses the force on that hit. Edmonton's got the puck. Minnesota's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Turned aside with the glove by Ingram.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire on your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
The Oilers have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. Minnesota's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Nurse has got it in the defensive zone. Throws it in. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Minnesota's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Reaches out and uses the stick. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, what a save in front. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Denies him. He got all of it. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Slides it over to Eriksson Ek. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Edmonton's ready to go on the attack. Here they come on the attack. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Minnesota's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Here we go, on-man rush here. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. Well, some really great puck movement and speed through the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James. And then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the numerical advantage, and they bury it.
Minnesota's now up by 2 here in the second.
They've really pushed the pace this entire game, James. It's going to be a question as to whether they can really close it out. And their first few strides have been urgent. That tells me they've been prepared right from puck drop.
And he takes the feed. Big time hit, and that has some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
Knocked away in the offensive zone. And he's knocked off the puck there. Feeds the puck to Henrique. Quick feed to Howard. Fires it on net. Oh, that's off the blocker. What a stop by Gustafsson. Picked up along the boards by Foligno. Taken by Middleton. Pushes it across to Foligno. Hard blast. Oh, comes up with a stop. Quick pass across to Draisaitl. Looking to set up offensively. From the point, looks to make something happen. Scores! The Oilers light the lamp!
You gotta love the way the play stays alive on his stick here, James. And it's a drive. It's a willingness. It's almost as if in this shift you knew that he was going to attack. And he attacks the space once he gains it by winning the loose puck battle, and it results in his goal.
Edmonton's looked way more engaged since the start of this period, Cheryl, and now they're starting to get some of the rewards.
Well, you can certainly feel the energy. There's two trains of thought here. There's the physical side and there's the emotional side of the game. Both are connected for them right now.
Here's a short pass to Hughes. The Oilers have it in the offensive end.
He saved it! Oh, wow! Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out.
Gustafson's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. And now it's grabbed by Hyman. Here's the chance. And there's the save. Puck battle along the boards. Back to the blue line. Oh, he'll feel that one.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice. And you know that no player ever wants to stay down. So he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
Moves the puck up to Boldy. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Boldy's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Picking up steam in the offensive zone. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Feeds it on over to Howard. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Works it across to Johansson. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Oilers have it from their own end. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Minnesota's got possession of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Tries to get it over to Mangiapane. Shot! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save. Not going to be able to go here, James. He's hobbling on one leg, clearly a leg injury. He's going to make his way down the tunnel with some assistance.
Yeah, I don't like seeing that at all. And, you know, to see him favoring that foot right now, big concern for this squad here going forward. Minnesota's got the puck in the defensive end. Kaprizov's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Smart heads up, play to neutralize the threat. Minnesota's got control of it now from their own end. Kaprizov's got the puck in his own zone. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. And now he moves it to Kapanen. The Wild have gained possession. Long breakout pass to center.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. In the final moments of this period, 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Minnesota's got it in the offensive zone. And he feeds it down to Faber. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Howard. Less than a minute to go here in the second. And now it's over to Foligno. Great stick work with the steal. The Wild have the puck against the boards. Minnesota's looking to break out of their own end. Forces the turnover. The Oilers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. The Wild have taken possession along the wall. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon at the display near the guest services counter.
Hyman's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Rocks him on the play. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Minnesota's moving it up the ice. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. Off a stick. Slides the puck to Bouchard. And now he tries to get it across to McDavid. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Kaprizov. And a quick save on that one.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Unable to reach that one. Minnesota's got a hold of it against the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards out there. Tarasenko's moving the puck through his own zone. Through center along the wing. Dumps it in. The Oilers have it against the wall. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. And they'll dump it in. Scooped up along the wall by Roslovic. Into the corner of the attacking area. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end.
Sometimes when you're losing, a coach will give you a little more leeway to get things done offensively. You start to take some risks, but this one doesn't work out in their favor.
Puck scooped up by Henrique. Dishes it to Roslovic. And that's stolen by Tarasenko. Shuts him down. Big save by the goaltender once again. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Lots of time left in this period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. They've got numbers here. Oh, and here's the pass. Fires it. Gives them nothing in front.
Gustafson's really had the pulse of his team this game, James. I mean, making some huge saves at the right time, and that's what you need from your goaltender, to sort of weather the storm when they have to and make the timely save when they need to. You garner momentum from it. It's uplifting, and it provides energy.
The Oilers have created numerous scoring chances, but they've just run into a hot goalie tonight here early in this third period. And they win the draw on their own end. Handles the pass at center. Teed up on the steep breaks. Cheryl, that's got to be pet peeve number one for hockey players.
Oh, yeah, imagine buying those sticks. You know how expensive they are, and they serve a purpose because they are so light and they've got extreme flex. But when you got one in your wheelhouse like that and it snaps in half, you ain't happy.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Here he is, all alone. Scores! Quick as a hiccup, it's in the back of the net.
Well, you said it quick, James, and he is lightning fast, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Minnesota's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Sturms won the draw here in the neutral zone. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Moves it to Kapanen. And that one's turned away.
Gustafson's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Too much. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come. Well, this is the type of play that generates urgency up and down your lineup. When you see a player be that hard and heavy on a puck, use their size to their advantage, and separate the opponent from the puck, you kind of stand up and you're like, yeah, guy, keep it going. And he finds a way to keep it going and makes a beautiful play that results in a goal.
The Wild have continued this onslaught here in period number 3.
They've steamrolled their opponent from start to finish, and they've been consistent right through this third period, James. If they can continue this push, they're going to ride this one home.
Minnesota's on the attack. Quick pass to Draisaitl. The Oilers move to the offensive zone. A little banging and crashing now. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Off the left wing and into center. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And he slides it quickly to Nugent Hopkins. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Minnesota's in transition. Gets the puck in deep. Edmonton's got it behind the net. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Knocked away. Moves the puck. Here's an odd-man rush. Quick shot. Oh, he stopped it. How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save. Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Dumps the puck in. The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. Edmonton's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Feeds the puck to Tarasenko. Pass to Regula. The Oilers will play it in their own end. Oh, smart heads-up read.
Minnesota's been so impressive tonight. They're stealing pucks. They're finding ways to put them in, and it's been a blowout. Coach has got to be impressed.
Scrum along the boards. And the puck's kicked free. Here's a centering pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. They've really got him on their heels here now. They have really got the cycle going on here. There's a hit on the play. The Oilers take it across the line. Minnesota's got the puck. Sends it over to Eriksson Ek. Slides the puck across to Boldy. Moves into the slot. Oh, and he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. Feed to the middle. And that's intercepted. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control.
Minnesota's performance tonight has been one of their best all season long, James. Just right from the puck drop, 60 minutes of complete play.
Takes a shot. Just gets enough to keep it out. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Minnesota's got the puck. Quick feed to Boldy. Into the offensive zone. Slides the puck over. My goodness, what a save by Ingram.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Blocked in front. Here's a short pass to Bouchard. Driving right to the front. The Wild have taken control of the puck. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Angles it over to Brodin. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Gets the puck over to Eriksson. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Minnesota's gained possession along the boards. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tarasenko. And he takes the feed. Tries to feed it over to Foligno. Skates across the blue line. Puts up with the pad save. Puck sent over to Howard. Sends it in on the attack. The Wild have possession along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Bogosian. The Oilers ready to go on the attack. Denies them! The Wild have gained possession off the wall.
Hartman's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
They put the puck into the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Zuccarello. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Eriksson Ek's been dancing with the puck on his stick all night long here. I really feel like he's been a driver of play. He's had multiple good looks on net and finally capitalizes. Love that he didn't get frustrated. Love that he continued to get to the pockets on the ice, and he gets rewarded for it.
Minnesota's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Minnesota's not far from the finish line here as they lead it late in this third. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Here in the late goings of the period, it's a 5-2 hockey game. Snatches the puck with the two centermen locked up. Feeds it to Hughes. Shot! That goes off a twig. Taken along the wall by Kaprizov. Huge steal at his own end. In all alone on the breakaway. Scores! What a finish!
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
The Oilers have to find a way to get a couple more here if they want to try to salvage this one.
Taking calculated risks, James, and jumping into the attack and pressing upwards. Now, you may give up some opportunities the other way, but you got to go for it.
And a nice save there as play continues. A critical draw here. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Moves it to Bouchard. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. And now he angles it across to Johansson. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Bouchard. Minnesota's got the puck along the boards. Edmonton's moving it along the wing. Quick pass to Johansson. And that one's stolen at center ice. And he takes the dish. Shot! Comes up with the stop. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. The Oilers have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. And a great save. Draisaitl's working it around in the corner. Feeds the puck over to Brodin. Quick feed to the empty net. Too many bodies in the way. And he takes the pass. Minnesota's got it from behind the net. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Poked away in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Kapanen. And that goes off the face of the goaltender.
Well, that's the type of save they say use everything to get in front of it, James. As that jolts off the mask, maybe a little dizzy after that one.
Minnesota's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Great use of the twig as he puts that one away. Puck picked up by Rosovic. Takes the feed. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. The coach makes a decision to pull the goaltender here, James. They get the extra attacker out, so you have to use the advantage to your favor. That's exactly what they do. They own the puck on retrieval, and they find a way to attack the net.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And they win that neutral zone draw. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Well, after an absolute volcanic eruption in the first offensively, it kind of settled down here, Cheryl, more to your style, I would say, right?
Yeah,
as a defender.
Yeah, as a defender, it became more defensively structured, and I bet that the coaches had something to say about that, but certainly not as much fun for us, not as entertaining as the high-flying octane offense in the first period.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.